Hi, Shelley here. So, I'm doing another project. My second ever project. So I'm just selecting some wood, making sure it's alright for what I want to do. Yeah, that'll do. So I've set up a stop block here to cut my triangles. Trying to go slow. Not rushing it. I'm trying. That's the first one done. Letting the sauce come to a stop on its own. And all you do is flip the wood over. Just flip it right over. Push it against the stop block. And off you go again. That's so much easier than having to try and line it up by eye all the time. It takes 2 seconds to put the stop block on. There we go, going into the second cut. And again, let the stove stop. And that, a well-deserved coffee. I think Billy actually made me a coffee. Now this is just a bit of scrap wood I've got lying about. These are going to be for stands. So again, lined it up with a stop block and going in slowly. I did do it a little bit quicker than that as time went by. First one's always a bit, oh yeah. I think I needed 9 of these. So there's 9 items I'm making all together. Yeah, let it stop. Now I've just got measuring up to see how big the hole is, the bauble is, to see how big a hole I want. And pillar drill. Put the forcing bit on. Just doing this by eye, lining it up in what I think's about centre. Doesn't matter if they're not perfect. Again, slowly down. I'm going the whole way through with this one. So that's it, just slow and get the whole way through. I've clamped it down using the clamp that's on the pillar drill. It's really easy to use this. There you go, a hole. Improvement. And now I'm just looking for the drill bit. Now this one is the bits to drill the hole so I can thread the bauble through. So it doesn't need to be a big one, but you kind of get it. I've never used a drill before. And it was much lighter than I thought it would be. I thought it could be really heavy, but I found it quite easy. So I'm just putting a hole punch, again, just by eye, roughly in the centre. Put like 1 centimetre or so up from the edge of the hole. And drilling the hole through. Voila, done. It didn't take me long at all to do this bit. And then the easy bit. We're coming on to the hard bit in a bit. So, sanding again. Just making sure I'm getting all the rough bits off the edges. On that one. I prefer the other sander. It's giving me a cheap one to use this time. But it does the job. Again, just making sure all the rough edges are off, and then getting some sandpaper in the little holes, because that is so much it's more difficult. You can't get your sander in there. When I was doing those holes, you just line the forcing a bit up, the bits coming off the edge. Again, now this is in the sand. I'm just putting sand in the stand even, blowing all the bits of sawdust off. It's quite powerful, that blower. Watch it in a minute, you'll see it. There we go. Last one. I'm going a bit slower with the blower, not pressing it on full after that. And luckily I didn't damage it. Stain. So I'm using the spirit based stain. This one is, I usually use Barely Black. This one's called Jet Black. So it's slightly darker than the usual black I use. And I thought, I've got a nearly full bottle of that, let's use that one. Going for a modern, contemporary kind of look here. I'm going to say rustic. So if I say rustic, if it's not right, get away with anything, call it rustic. So, because I love the morel stain. It goes on so easy. I'm dabbing it on. Can't go wrong with it, really. And then this one's the usual medium brown one that I like to use. I'm going for the contemporary and then the normal, like traditional, not green, but like the wood look. I bought some spray tins in green and reds and silvers, but I prefer this kind of look. I don't know about you, what do you think? It look better in green and reds? I just like the contemporary feel. And they're only for my house. I'm going to give one both my sisters, my daughter. I'm just giving them away. But if you want to make something that's fairly easy just for you for Christmas, you can't beat handmade, can you? And I've been going on and on at Billy to make these for the last month. And I thought, you know what, I'll try it myself. Well, there we go. That's just a normal tree. As you can tell, the trees by now. So kind of just iron again in the centre. Got the screw in there. Just making sure that goes all the way in. There we go. Sandpaper. This is just a fine grit. I'm just getting some of the bits that stick to it. So I'm just really just brushing over it, making sure it gives it a smoother finish. Making sure I get every bit of it. I got quicker at this as well. This is my first time. Oh, here's Stanley. See, I'm there and he's looking. Mummy, Mummy, what are you doing? Mummy, Mummy. You're normally picking me up, Mummy. I'm not looking at Daddy. This is the hardest bit of the project. Now, it looks easy, but them little tiny threads that are on the baubles, trying to get them through the holes. And I found if you use the hole punch and just put it inside and wiggle it in the holes, it clears the holes out properly. That's so much easier. I even got a lighter and burnt the end of the thread and quickly blew it out, so that the thread's easier to get through. This is the bottom one that gave me loads of trouble. I think I cut it a bit too near. So leave a bit of a thread on, then what you can do is you can pull the thread round and get a needle or the end of the hole punch and poke it inside the hole so you can't actually see the threads. So it doesn't matter which way is back or front. But this took me, look, there you go. It took me forever to come out again. But I managed it. It took me about half an hour to thread the baubles through. Seriously. But yeah, I quite like them. So the natural ones, and then you've got the free and the black and the ones with a single and the ones without any holes. Well, just nice little Christmas decorations. Put on my windowsill and for friends and family. Hopefully they'll like them. And my daughter, I'm going to put one in my daughter's bedroom when she gets back from uni. She'll love that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Billy's got a video coming out on, what day are we on now? Friday, so it'll be Sunday. A bit more complicated than my beginner stuff. But watch out for that one. We're just finishing it off. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe.